Every Missouri State Bears dream is to play professional basketball, and that dream is a reality for a number of alumni. Color 10's Dan Malloy catches up with one pro who's giving back in a number of different ways.
Former Missouri State Bear Kyle Weems took a break from his summer break for the 6th edition of his basketball camp in Springfield.
This is my second home, and I always want to, take time to kind of come back, reminisce. It's some of my most exciting and fun 3 to 4 days of my summer.
As always, the 2011 Valley Player of the Year invited some MSU players to help out. Obediah Church and Abdul Fofana, two big guys passing a love for the game down to the little ones.
For me, they just gotta love it first, and then the rest will come. Like the skills Kyle's putting in for them is really good. If you don't love it, you can't go further.
Fofana followed his basketball dreams from West Africa to the American Midwest, and he'd love to go pro after school. But like Weems, it's not NBA or bust for the Burkina Faso native.
I think he made a great choice, and obviously he worked hard for it. I also put myself in a position where I can have a choice to make like him, like he did.
Weems is spending summer at his new home in Kansas City, preparing for his 7th season abroad. He spent 2 years in Germany, 2 in France, and now he'll play his 3rd in Turkey. He just inked a new contract, and his new team announced the signing today during his camp.
My iWatch was going off pretty heavy in the middle of ball handling today, but it's a good basketball situation. It's a good living situation for my family and I, so that was kind of first and foremost.
He'll move from the capital of Istanbul to Bursa, the 4th largest city in Turkey. Once his 2-year-old son is older and going to school, Weems says he'll consider moving back to the States. But at 28, he says he has plenty of basketball left.
That's why I put the blood, sweat, and tears in. I'd like to play as long as I can.
And by the time he moves back to the U.S., his son could be one of the kids running around at his dad's basketball camp. In Springfield, Dan Malloy, Color 10 Sports, Ozarks First.
Thanks, Dan. Andrew Kisner is the next Springfield Cardinal to be named to the Futures Game, which is part of Major League Baseball's All-Star Weekend. The 23-year-old will replace Sean Murphy, who went on the disabled list yesterday. Kisner has split his time this season between Springfield and AAA Memphis. He's hitting .318, and he is the 18th current or former Springfield Cardinal to play in the Futures Game. Kisner will join other Springfield Cardinals, Dakota Hudson and Randy Arozarena, at the Futures Game, which is Sunday in Washington, D.C. Springfield had the night off. Big League Cards beat the White Sox 14-2. Dexter Fowler, a grand slam there, and the Royals snapped a 10-game losing streak 9-4 over the Twins. I'm Dan Lucy with your Ozarks First Web Sports.